point. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my scissors and cut from the side dart to the bust point. Okay? Leaving a pivot point. Okay, now, oh, wait a minute. You know what I need to do before I go any further? Yeah. Could I borrow your tape?
That's not mine. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to just close this real quick because I need to put paper under there first. Because I realize that I won't know how much to put there if I do it that way. Okay, so before I do anything else, I'm going to go ahead and tape this dart down here. So I've just closed everything back up real quick. Okay, that's closed, okay? Yes, so we'll tape this. Good.
So you're attaching some paper under the
dart
we open?
Right. And I'm going to go ahead and trim that so it's nice and neat. I'm kind of picky about the back of my pattern. I don't like a lot of loose papers hanging around. Okay, now we'll go ahead and we're going to cut our side dart and our shoulder where we're going to put the gathers. Close that side dart. Looks like I got to cut a little more because of my tape.
I'm shaking with you too when you're cutting. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, because you don't want to accidentally. Okay, then close the dart, and there's your shoulder gathers. All of that gets put into gathers. Okay, so that's pretty much it right now, except I have to redraw my waist dart and I have to true my side seam. You see how it's bubbling a little bit there? And so I'm just going to fix it by doing this, aligning top and bottom, and then true the side. Okay? And remember, we still have to true this with the back bodice too. So we never assume anything's perfect until it's perfect. Until it's perfected by us. Okay, so I'm going to take a piece of paper and put that under that. Okay, so I'm going to place my pattern so that this paper is under my shoulder, going to the bust point for my gathers. Okay. I'm going to also give you the choice of whether you do the drawstring shoulders like I did or just sew them together. Remember how originally I had the pattern so that they were sewn together at the shoulders, but then I changed it to the drawstring. So if you'd like to do the drawstring, then we'll do our facing a little different than the people that want to do it with it sewn together. Who wants to do the drawstring?
Me.
Okay, who wants to do it together without the drawstring?
But it's still going to be gathered.
It'll still be gathered. So that means your facing will be different, okay? So you just have to let me know what you want to do.
Can we learn both techniques?
I'm going to show you both. Yeah.
Which one's easier?
Actually, the construction's easier on the drawstring. It is because of it's really just easier to sew. I'll show you. It's not hard. You know, you have to kind of think about things when you're doing stuff, but that's any sewing. You have to think about it, right? Okay. So there, I've got my gathered area secured. I can trim that down a little bit. I could trim that a little bit too, because we're going to put this on brown paper to add the seam allowance. Okay, so I've got my gathers, I've got my dart. Now I'm going to redraw my dart. And here's my pattern. I think it's here somewhere. Where'd that front go? Here it is. This is the front that I actually sewed my real garment from. And so we're going to come back on the dart from the dart point, 5/8. Actually, I think I did more like 3/4. So from here, where we opened, oh, that tape doesn't let me write on it.
It's not magic.
Not magic.
Isn't that called magic tape?
It's non-magic. Yeah, if you could hand me Armin's tape that's right by your elbow there, Jasmine. I'm going to change it to magic tape so I can write
Just
on
leave
it.
that tape on there.
I could, but it'd get bulky, and I don't want bulky. Okay. Okay, so from this point to where I drew the contouring line, so all this goes away, okay?